Okay, so this is going to be for Ghost of Tsushima, and this game, let's see. Sorry, when I was recording, for some reason the beginning here you'll see it kind of lagged for a moment. But Ghost of Tsushima is an action-adventure game developed by Sucker Punch Productions and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment for the PlayStation 4. Featuring an open world, it follows a samurai on a quest to protect Tsushima Island during the first Mongol invasion of Japan. The game was released on July 17th, 2020. And first things first, if you have a PS4, you are really missing out by not playing this game. Rent it, buy it if you can, just anything you can to get it. And so this is more, once again, it's not really a review, it's just me kind of talking about the game. I wanted to show some combat, some techniques and stuff. This is, it's nothing. I wouldn't say it really brings anything new to the table. It feels like Assassin's Creed almost is my best comparison. But at the same time, my God, is the visuals stunning, as you'll see right here. This field, everything, the visuals, the world, it just feels so believable, so visually stunning. I love it.
Stand and fight me!
And this is a technique you can do, which is the standoff, where you can kill multiple enemies with a one hit. And as you can see, they'll try to fake you out. You kill one, it'll show the next one coming when he attacks. And it's up to 3. Pretty cool. And with this game, there's 4 stances you can use for different enemies. Swordsmen, spears, shields, and brutes. But weirdly, from what I've played, it's like you can use, I believe, the water stance. That's for against shields. If you upgrade that enough, you can literally use that on any enemy because it's just never-ending fast blows. And what I'm doing here is I am throwing wind chimes, which alert enemies, but I have a special charm that also poisons them if they land on it. And before I really got into like your inventory and menu and stuff, I just wanted to show some combat real quick. Little black powder bombs, great for taking out enemies. Right now I have the longbow equipped with explosive arrows. I know it kind of seems like I'm cheating, but I mean, you give me 8 to 10 explosive arrows, I'm gonna use them. And I beat this game, and unfortunately there's no new game plus, so it kind of took me out of it. But you can restart with higher difficulties. There's the Kurosawa mode, black and white, fixed audio. And as you can see, this guy honestly blocked all my attacks, so I should have used the spear stance against him. But an almost cheat, easy way to get out of sticky situations like this is to use kunai knives, smoke bombs, stuff like that. Because at least for me, I can't remember if it's necessarily a perk you unlock, but by using smoke bombs, you can do chain assassinations. And you kill enough people, the last remaining 1 or 2 will just dead sprint away. And sometimes it's almost laughable how fast they can run. They almost run stupidly, unbelievably fast. I mean, look, this guy's already gone. He's running for his life, and he is gone. So that's about it just for the intro. I'm switching to the next clip, which is more about your interface, your menu. So here it is. So you have your journey, your quests, details about your quests, stuff like that. Your main sword and your secondary sword. and it'll have the list of the charms below. So your Sakai katana that you can upgrade. These are the different aesthetics that you can use, that you can find throughout the game. That's another thing in this game. Love that there's no microtransactions for cosmetics. My god, I wish games would go back to how they used to be. So you see some of these. Islands Keeper, Heavenly Falcon. But I use the dragon one. And so this tells you your charms, what they do. I have a whole bunch, but you can only equip a certain amount. Real cool. You can get these from doing all kinds of random events, well, quests, and just by doing missions. And incendiary oil, that's to light your sword on fire. Sticky bomb, kunai knives, stuff like that. This is your mounts for your horses. I believe they do add different things for your horses, like different attributes they can do. Different songs, and actually each song has 4 different little melodies that change the weather, so that's a cool thing. Armor customization in this game is pretty spot on. You don't have to pay for anything. There's so much to pick from. You can pick masks and then you can pick helmets, so that's even better. You can change the color as I'm going through here. I know I'm going through it kind of fast, but it's just to give you this general idea. I love the armor customization in this game. They did such a fantastic job. Just to show it off. And I will say, this is not talking about the game, but for some reason, sometimes when I record on my PS4 and then copy it to USB and to my computer, the files sometimes get corrupted. If I wish someone could if someone has a solution, I'm all ears. It's just a little annoyance that I've had to deal with. Also, my favorite helmet in this game is the Tengai, which is like the basket over the head. And yeah, I believe each armor to fully upgrade is like 3 or 4 times. And I do love that the more you upgrade it, the more it aesthetically changes, which I am a fan of. But my favorite is either the Mongol armor, which you get towards, it's like an end game thing, or the Sakai armor, because it's pretty good. Yeah, the Mongol armor right here. I wish you could change the color, but you know, it still looks pretty cool. But after I kind of show this, different things you can do, parrying, countering, perfect parries, your different stances, the stone stance, water stance, wind stance, moon stance, so. And you know, you're not limited to using a specific stance for each, like, that type of enemy. You can kind of, in my opinion, you can kind of experiment. Ghost weapons, smoke bombs, stuff like that, firecrackers. But after I basically show off the menu, it's mainly just little bits that I recorded that's showing you more combat, things you can do in combat. Now that I think about it, maybe I should have shown more of like a aggressive tactic and then a stealth tactic. But I feel like you see a good, you know, it's mostly aggressive, but you see some sneak stuff that you can do. So now it's back to where we left off. And I will say, being new to recording and editing, it's strange recording my videos and then narrating over them, almost as if it's like you're watching someone else's stuff. But this is all me. This is all gameplay that I recorded on my PlayStation, so I know I'm not the best player, but I don't claim to be. I'm just trying to give people an idea of the game and what you'll be doing most of, because a lot of this game, oh my god, especially in the beginning, The joke I had with my girlfriend is that this game is literally should be called Rescue Simulator because you rescue one person, they ask you to rescue someone, then the people you rescue just then say that their sister needs help being rescued, then the sister will be like, hey, my friend's brother's cousin needs help. And so for a while I was like, my god, can we do something besides rescue missions? But I mean, overall, the game, after you get to a certain point, basically in the beginning, it lets you pick missions and do them however you want in whichever order. So I do like that. That's pretty nice. So this is a camp. Right now, you later in the game, you unlock the ability to poison enemies, just like Assassin's Creed. You either make them go poison, they die, or you have Berserker. You know, makes them go berserk and start attacking other people. So trying to be as sneaky as you'll kind of see. I stopped being sneaky pretty soon. And as you can see right now, I made the brute go berserk, and now he's just killing everyone for me, so that does come in handy. And then you can switch stances, so I'm doing the stance for brutes specifically right now. And as you can see, the kunai knives can be very overpowered. But yeah, this game, I wish I did have a PS4 Pro because I assume it'd run better and look better. I did have a couple issues where the graphics just dropped to really poor resolution. I don't know why. It was mainly during cutscenes. But it still looks good on my original PlayStation. I do wish that this would come out for PC because with everything I have for my PC, I know this game could look insanely good. And right here, I just feels I hate myself for doing this. I was trying to sneak up on the leader right there on the right and do the slaughter assassination, but I screwed up and clicked the wrong button, so then we gotta spend the next like 30 seconds where I run away, make everyone calm down, and then I'll do it. I'm also not trying to talk through the whole thing, you know, just so people can kind of listen, and I do feel personally like sounds is a big thing in this game. As I think in the next clip after this, I'll show it. The sound in this game and the visuals really is what sells it. And as you can see on the bottom left, those yellow dots are resolve, and that's to heal you, and also if you at least have 3 circles, whenever you go down you can heal yourself, but until you unlock that you'll automatically just die when you have 0 health. And on the bottom right, build that up, basically just keep killing enemies without being hit once, and you can go I can't remember what the name is, but you basically can one-hit KO anything. And as you can see just now, this game has some weird glitches where you jump in the right spot and you'll float. Okay, so now this is correctly what I was trying to do to begin with, and so you'll see. And you'll instantly just cut their head off, and it scares everyone away. Minus this guy right here, but like, just blow him up. Which, I mean, I know the big sell of the game is to be stealthy, but like I said, you just use an explosive arrow and it just kills everybody. And I think it's one more camp and then one little clip afterwards. I know it's a 20-minute video. Kind of just sounds like I'm rambling, but this is seriously, for $60, I am happy with my purchase. And it took me a while to beat the game, you know, because I have a job and stuff. And then here in the fall, Ghost of Tsushima Legends comes out, free multiplayer, where it's very supernatural kind of based, and it's 4 different classes, and you can do co-op missions, or believe they said they're going to have like a survival endless wave based game mode, which I love stuff like that. I played horde mode in Gears of War all the time, firefight and Halo, so I'm very excited for that, you know. I'm hoping one day they'll add New Game Plus, because that'd be a big, I'd love that. And just a little feature, which you'll see this in the beginning of the game when you start it, but I didn't realize that you could keep doing it, is you go through the field like this long enough on your horse, and Jin, the guy you play as, will actually kind of reach his arm out to touch the grass. Just like that. Just a little neat feature. And you know, when you crouch, you know, it's just like Eagle Vision in Assassin's Creed, you know. I'm not trying to say this game blatantly copied Assassin's Creed, but it took, I feel like, the core ideals of Assassin's Creed and just made them better. A lot of this game actually functions, I'd say it's a mix between Horizon Zero Dawn and Assassin's Creed. And so right now, throwing the wind chime, it's poisoned. He'll walk maybe a feet, gets killed. There's another guy to the left on the bottom. I'll throw another wind chime. He'll come over, he gets killed. I think the biggest mistake I made here is that I wasn't really paying attention to my right. And so immediately when I go down this cliff, I get seen. And so then I just have to go out and kill everybody. But I do like that this game gives you the option of, you can be stealthy the whole game, or you can just go full in aggressive. It doesn't necessarily feel like Metal Gear Solid, where you kind of almost feel forced to be stealthy, in my opinion. And so when you try to be aggressive, you're basically dead. Also, a lot of this, I had recorded this yesterday, and I haven't played in over a month, and so I was kind of rusty on the remembering what to do. Not trying to give, like, you know, an excuse or anything, just so people don't try to judge me, calling me a bad player. I will also say this is after beating the game. No spoilers, but I was a little disappointed with the ending. And there's really not much end game content. It's just like, hey, play catch up. So I do wish after you beat the main story that there was just more of an objective to keep going. And the ending also, the very, very ending, it's 2 different endings. I mean, at least the same thing, just 2 different options on how it will end. But overall, the ending fight just kind of disappointed me quite a bit, and I was like, is that it? Like, I'm already at the end and beat it? Like, damn, okay. So, also right now I'm about to show, it's all stormy. I'm going to play the sun's warm embrace. So as you can see, it goes from rainy and stormy to all sunny. Looks sorry, I don't mean to cuss. Looks very beautiful. I love the shakuhachi, playing the songs. And so that's going to be about it for me talking. I'm just going to last bit show you upgrading your stuff, the hub, stuff like that. But besides that, I really do appreciate people watching. It's been nice to make more videos frequently. Getting feedback, I appreciate any comments, whether it's good, bad, things I can improve on. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
no substitute for a great bow. A bow without equal. May your aim be true.
I'm not surprised. The Mongols destroyed them.
If your blades need work, let me be of use.
Goodbye.
Allow me to strengthen your armor, my lord. Something for every type of armor. You need more to make these improvements.
Only reason the Mongols defeated our samurai